Hello. Yep, it's time for Project Wingman. So, how about we dispense all this, and we just go straight to the only page that matters, which is this one. So, a bit of background information about Project Wingman. It is a game made by Ace Combat fans for Ace Combat fans. If you like Ace Combat, you will like Project Wingman. It was one of the, Kickstarter programs that I ended up backing, and it was also one of the most reasonable Kickstarters that I have ever taken part in. So, the guy who was behind this game flat out said that, hey, this is the money I need to make the game. I will not be adding stretch goals because I don't want to overstep my boundaries. I know exactly what I'm capable of, and I don't want to suffer from feature creep. So, yeah, any additional money will just go straight into me actually being able to spend more time working on the game and get it out quicker. Didn't make any promises. That's exactly what we got. Oh, Jackie, hi again. 8 months this time. Oh, my number one fan. How are you doing, Jackie? So, this game also has, oh, Jackie is sick today. Oh no! Everybody in chat, give Jackie your energy so she can feel better. But yes, this game does have a, VR mode. Didn't want to recover after I... Is that Spider-Man with a knife? How did Spider-Man get a knife? Why does Spider-Man need a knife? But we're gonna do a new campaign. So... Unfortunately, the game released when I was at a very busy time in my life. I only played a couple of the missions before I fell off of it, which is a shame. I did not give this game the credit it deserved. And I would like to state that this is essentially going to be a fresh playthrough of a game that I kickstarted when it first released. And any eagle-eyed viewers at the end of this stream might be able to see my name in the credits. Or will you? Remember, it's not going to be under Lex Temporis. Generations ago, a global cataclysmic event scorched the world whole. Newly exposed and volatile material, combined with an earth-shattering tectonic collapse, dismantling civilization whole. The world order was destroyed. History as we know it changed forever. But from the ashes, a new era began. Hundreds of years have passed. Humanity is now in the time known as After Calamity. After Calamity 432, January 9th. Sicario Corp, Squadron Hitman Team, codename Monarch. That's me. I'm Monarch. I am the mighty Monarch! Black Flag.
The contract with this backwater place is just about to come to an end. And, well, thank God. I don't mind a tropical vacation every once in a while, but it's not very glamorous, considering we're here to work. Anyway, one last thing before the defense minister releases our contract, and we move on to bigger and better. Hitman Team, you haven't gotten all that much airtime this deployment, so you're taking point with this operation.
We have confirmed the location of the Burlock Privateer headquarters off the coast on the southwestern edge of the Jesta Island chain. They're a mercenary group like us who unfortunately have turned to outright piracy. According to surveillance data, we have determined that they are the culprit of the recent high-profile hijacking of the Federation-registered cargo ship May Lynx. The May Lynx is supposedly carrying volatile cargo belonging to the Federation's Department of Global Energy and Sustainability Office. Nothing specific from the Federation contact about the cargo, however, our orders are to retrieve it if possible, or to neutralize it if we can't. Attempts to negotiate for it have turned up with nothing, so we're going in. Hitman Team, you are to approach the island from the south along with support and establish control over the area. Your objective is to eliminate any surrounding anti-air and resistance on the island. After that, secure an LZ for our operator group Ronin to ascertain the cargo. Once Ronin lands, maintain air superiority until the next stage of the operation is determined. Be aware that the Burlocks have other Merc pilots on tap, so enemy reinforcements could be a factor.
Normally, we'd stay out of contact with any Federation-adjacent taskings. But this is the last thing we need to do for a current contract, so I'll let it slide. 2 birds with 1 stone. Easy enough, right? Now get to work. Dismissed.
Okay, guys, how was that in balance to my voice? I don't want to accidentally talk over any mission-critical details. So, was that good enough? Maybe I should turn the game up a little bit more? It's a little soft. Yeah, that's what I thought too. No worries. When we get in there, I will adjust the volume. Oh, I can do it from right here. Okay. Turn it up to... yeah, about... okay. That should be fine. Oh man. It doesn't give us a example dialogue. I love it when games do that. Okay. Files. Factions. Oh. Oh, we've got a codex. The Yellowstone Containment Zone. Most massive eruption of the Calamity. The eruption of the Yellowstone supervolcano created an immediate extinction-level event on the North American continent while simultaneously ushering in the long cold. In the current period, the remains of the eruption are nil, with sprawling wildness covering most of the containment east of the designated containment zone. Current Cascadian legislation maintains a buffer zone around the area due to its latent unmapped territory and dangerous geothermal flare-ups that occasionally happen in the area. Okay, let us begin. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, it keeps some of the planes I purchased from before, I think. Oh, this has the Ace Combat Zero style of being able to buy and sell the planes. Okay, FE-18, let's go with you. Oh. Multi-locker. Oh. Standard missiles. Semi-active air missiles. Right. Okay. I've got a lot of basic bitch missiles. Okay. No tutorial. Let's see how it goes. Subject, Hitman 1, Monarch, Jester Island Chain. 5 minutes past 4 p.m. Oh, alright, thank you so much. I'm glad that I can make your evening with funny plans. Oh.
This is the ever-lovely Airborne Warning and Control Systems Aircraft Galaxy. Hitman team, get on the clock.
Okay. So, the...
Clear, Galaxy. You gonna let us loose? Just about, Diplomat. Hitman 1, take your flight on this vector till you start to see targets on the IFF. You are free to engage.
So... The...
Engaged. Rack them up and knock them down. Get the speed boats rolling. We have attackers inbound. Who the hell did we piss off?
No, guys, I am Monarch. I am the mighty Monarch. Okay, that was Flares. Okay, that's missiles. There are no checkpoints in Project Wingman. Calculate your every move.
Right on target.
Oh, okay. Those helicopters can take a pounding.
Monarch missile on the way.
Yeah, I hope we have... It won't be a a dogfighting game without missile.
Missile is on the way. Target down.
I couldn't tell. They were moving slow enough that I assumed that they were helis.
Missile shot off. Right on target.
So the triggers control the yaw of the plane, and the bumpers control the speed. It's basically the inverse of Ace Combat 7, so I'm having a little bit of muscle memory here. But this is a nice, easy mission just to guide us in. Plus, this plane handles like a dream. It's not the exact same config. It's inverted.
Light him up. Got inbound. Enemy reinforcements coming down from due north. Flashing mercenary IFFs. Green light to engage. Defenses are clear. Road it. Move in. Copy all. Drop the rope. In and out real quick. Looks like everyone's scattering.
Oh, I can change it. Okay, let's take a look around. Controls. Oh, this looks a bit too complicated for my blood. I'll get used to it. Hmm. How do I swap my specials? Oh, that's some good bird.
Monarch was a shot.
No missile, but we do get alerts.
Drive off.
Oh, the D-pad!
Enemies locking on. Break.
Well, what do you know?
Fox 2, good separation. Monarch, good luck. You're in gun range.
Kaboom! I think that's all she wrote.
Ronan gives the all clear.
This weather mission is Fight Galaxy. I think we're fine by my mark.
Ronan to Galaxy, we've got eyes on target. Looks like some sort of chromium containment chamber. Reading says it's unstable. That bodes well. Copy, Ronan. How much is present? Enough to keep an airship powered for the year according to our sensors. It's not anything we can carry out of here. Right, one moment. Putting the contact on the line.
Clean the scene. Everything you've witnessed is confidential by Federation decree. Destroy it.
Copy that. Ronan, exfiltrate. You heard that, Monarch? Highlighting a new target on your IFF. Warn me when they're out. You got exit. Man, ground unit knocked out.
I'm gonna blow up the lighthouse.
Hitman 1, good tone.
Whoa!
What the hell? Rona's destroy. Objectives complete, Hitman. RTB at your leisure.
Well, they did say they were carrying volatile cargo.
We still got sunshine by the time we RTB.
Just drop out and become a surfer or something, you bum.
Oh yeah, me, you, and flight lead here just running a little beach ball.
Oh no, that's a D, not an O.
From our blood money. Sound good, Monarch? Hold that thought. We've got inbound from due north. Same bearing as before.
Interesting.
Approaching the flight to your direct south. Flash ident or we will flag you as hostiles. Easy, easy. Flashing IFF. Just the help. And by the looks of it, went to the bow up Nazi. You hired by those mercs in the fort, bud? Past tense now, I guess. We've got no beef with you. It's all business, I'm sure you guys understand. Put me on, Galaxy. This is Assassin 1, call sign Kaiser. I'm the leader of the Sicario Mercenary Corps. We do understand your situation. Sorry about losing your revenue stream, gentlemen. But you know how this business goes. Don't sweat it. We're about to break off and go west anyway, towards Cascadia.
Cascadia.
Yeah, haven't you heard? Civil war against the Federation. Some rogue Cascadian ambassador has been island hopping, dropping off contracts and information all day. Yeah, rebels need bucks, and I need a job. Master Goose 1, out. You see, that's a team name that sounds fun to have. Right, boss? Boss? Civil war in Cascadia? Interesting.
Big explosion. Still roiling.
The money came through from this contract, and our opportunities in this region have just about dried up. If no one objects, and your contract with Sicario is still in effect, pack your bags. I looked a little into the Cascadian situation, and I believe we'll make a little something of ourselves there.
Well, guess we're going to Cascadia. Oh, guide, thank you for the limber up. Ah.
Sicario is moving west,
Well,
ladies.
thank you for the sippy.
Information coming out of country has been spotty, but, well, let's just say there's a demand for people of our pedigree. The Federation's been eyeing a takeover of Cascadia's resources for years, as far as I remember. And it seems the Cascadians weren't going to take it lying down, based on what info has been leaked out. For those of you who don't know, Cascadia is a nation along North America's western seaboard, one of the largest on Earth, and one of the most prosperous due to its abundant natural resources and geothermal energy deposits. I've never been, but I hear it's beautiful. A country with limitless energy at its fingertips. I know some of us who were born out here in the periphery can't even imagine it, but I'm sure this hits closer to home for some of you. Moving along. There's a communications blackout both in and out of the country. And as far as the international news goes, nothing is going on except a few riots. Based on the mercenary networks, however, that is a complete lie. Full-blown conflict is proceeding. We've reached out and were given a rendezvous by a Cascadian group called the Independence Force, the main anti-Federation group recognized by the national government. I presume the Federation has the borders on lockdown to stop people like us from coming in, so stay on our toes. If we get found out by a patrol, we'll send one of our flights off to take care of them.
Sicario is moving northwest towards a rendezvous point set by Cascadia's Independence Force. We don't expect any heavy resistance given our route of ingress. However, each of our fighter groups will be pulling shifts to preserve fuel and ammo. Hitman Team, you will be responsible for the last leg of the journey, which will take us over into Cascadia proper. Be prepared to intercept border patrols.
I know some of you might not be too enthused to be fighting the Federation, so I invite you to leave with what you have of your contract. You'd only slow us down.
Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Might as well bring on more missiles. Can always use more missiles. Hitman 1, Monarch. Outskirts of Yellowstone Exclusion Zone. 1745.
All Sicario elements maintain bearing. We have interceptors coming up the rear. Hitman aim both pencil planes. Vector to intercept before they get close.
Hitman 1, take point. We'll play backup.
This is Hitman 2. Weapon safeties are off. Let's see how much Federation planes pay out.
Is our targeting system updated to lock on the Federation signatures?
I've had them programmed long before we thought about coming this way. Hitman team, we're clear to engage.
All right, Monarch. I don't want to be the first to commit high treason, so on you.
As of yesterday, all inbound flights into Cascadia have been grounded or diverted away. If you do not change directions immediately,
Patrol elements. Sent to my district. Advancing current agents.
Cascadia.
Copy. Requesting target bearing. Push 311. Target to the left. Weapons free.
This might actually be their first enemy kill.
Looks like it's true. Federation is weapons free in Cascadia. And when we crossed into other
Don't mind me.
legally, they didn't dare open
Just becoming a war criminal.
expecting freelancers and
What else is new?
not an actual fighting group. What gives? We're sending an inquiry up the wire. Stand by. Radar check.
Oh wow. That gun does damage.
I've got a missile turret on me.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
R6.
Plus engine power, bingo! Oh god, we did.
Also, the gun is not infinite in this game. Machine gun ammo count is directly above my missile count. Nah.
Missile away, missile away.
Sorry, darlings, this is my sky now.
Enemies locking on, right!
Kaboom.
Monarch Fox 2. Hitman 1 locked on.
Bring it home, baby. Yeah! Blaze didn't do shit for you, buddy.
On the defensive.
You're in gun range. Monarch missile on the way.
Nothing personal, pal. I do the job, I get paid.
We've got hostiles moving to engage. Now engage defensive.
Oh, ain't that a crying shame.
It's feisty. Adjust appropriately.
Adjust appropriately. What's appropriate for Feist?
Damn, we're taking losses. Do we have any QRS on standby?
From the data we can gather, you're engaged with a private security corporation called Sicario.
High value target, you say? Yes, this game is unmodded.
Enemy's got a bead on you, Lana.
Oh, don't try jousting me. I'm the Demon Lord of the Round Table. It could also be that this particular plane I'm flying specializes in having longer missile ranges.
Hitman 1 locked on. Fast mover out of action.
Ooh.
Take care of this one. It's mine. Is on the way.
You think you're a daisy? You ain't. You wanna know why my call sign's Monarch? It's because this sky is mine.
We just lost contact with Blue Squadron's flight in this area. Destroyer Espadon, advise disengagement. We've got eyes on the perpetrators. Only 2 small flights. We can take them. Escorts, fall into screening pattern Alpha. Federation airship tagged and marked. Hitman team, this one's all yours. An airship doing intercepts. What the hell is the Federation so afraid of?
Logical deduction says it's us. Now back up. We're taking this thing down.
Hitman 1 locked on. Taking damage. Taking damage. They're in my sights.
Excuse me, darling, but I'm walking here.
Guns, guns, guns. I'm moving to engage. Monarch good release. Fox 2.
Ah. Was too focused on taking down that one. I got myself winged. Oh well.
Hard lock, let it fly. Going for a missile launch. Hitman 1 good zone.
Goodbye.
Good zone, good zone.
Oh. Okay. I said goodbye.
The enemy's getting radar lock.
Run from the missiles straight into my guns.
Still know we were in a dogfight.
Guess we're in it now. Hey, Mick, you got any idea what the Federation is doing in Cascadia?
Why the hell do you think I know? Hey, we've got contact.
To approaching unidentified aircraft. When the night comes, how do we return home? By midnight's light. Confirmed. Welcome to Cascadia, Sicario. Follow us. We have a temporary landing strip set up for you.
Oh yeah, they are unlimited. I should use them more often. It's something that Ace Combat 7 does differently.
Monarch, runway is clear. Bring it in.
Oh, I've got no support on these ones. Huh. That wasn't so bad.
Thanks to your efforts, Sicario was able to rendezvous with our contact and refuel for the mission ahead. You'll be heading back out within the hour, so stay on your toes, or else your time in Cascadia will be short-lived.
Hello, Sicario. I'm Captain Griffiths, otherwise known as Stardust. From now on, I'll be your point of contact with the Cascadian Independence Force. I was a National Guard pilot when it all went down, and now I'm working with you. We're pressed for time, so listen up. Cascadia's prosperity, our natural bounty, has always gone to support the world. For the last few decades, we have done this by our partnership with the Pacific Federation, providing aid and infrastructure to the less fortunate internationally. The Federation, however, in recent years has used the resources we provided to forcefully expand by conquest and military strength. We could not let our cordium or geothermal deposits fuel this war machine. Cascadia as a nation sought independence from the Federation outright, in order to prevent the Federation from imperially expanding further. Unfortunately, they turned against us. They have seen fit to unify and federalize Cascadian infrastructure as a whole. When we resisted, they turned the country inside out. We refuse to let that stand. So, here's the plan for you mercenaries right now.
In northern Cascadia, Rosedower AFB was a joint base
Rosedower.
for both the Cascadian National Guard and the Federation. When hostilities took off, however, the Federation seized the base from the National Guard. Your objective today is to take back the base into our hands. Hitman Team will lead aerial operations, wiping out any anti-air defenses. Circus, our transport aircraft carrying Sicario's airborne troop element, will then vector in and drop onto the base to secure it.
Take care not to damage the facilities too much during the attack. Sicario and other mercenary elements will be using this base afterwards. I'm sure you want to operate from an actual base anyway, as opposed to some dirt strip. So let's get rolling.
Alright, getting ourselves a home for this operation. I like the FE-18. I'll also take some anti-ground missiles, why not? Nice and clean. Speen!
Rose Hour AFB on the nose. Wingman, you're already warmed up, so you're back on point. Soften the place up, but try to keep the good stuff standing. Hitman team, engage. Approaching Rose Tower.
Hitman's not doing so bad today. For being the rest of the winter.
Hitman 1 can do some points, that's for sure.
All airborne. Prepare for a hot drop.
Ground target destroyed.
I don't know if we can take another hit like that.
Missile away, missile away. Hitman 1 within gun range. Monarch miss a shot.
Taking a contract here of all places. You know what they say about all roads, right, Mick?
Not now, Deb. Not now.
Monarch, good luck.
Oh, but mercy me, you're still standing, ain't you? Well, we can't have that.
Incoming missile, Jake.
I can't maintain combat my ability. I've got missile tone on me.
Stacked up. Monarch Fox 2.
The enemies actually use flares. Oh, you saw that sky glitch out for a second there? Yeah. It's an indie game. I'm prepared to overlook a couple of glitches here and there.
Right on target. Hitman 1 locked on.
Moving to engage.
Monarch miss a shot. Stacked up. Ground asset destroyed.
On my 6.
Yeah, I have to say, it's incredibly impressive for the team that they had.
Positive tone. Hitman 1 locked on. Monarch miss a shot.
Hmm. I purchased this well, obviously I kickstarted this, so I couldn't tell you the price. Chat, why don't you be a darling and tell me how much this game costs right now? Too little, too late.
Good zone, good zone. Keep 'em guessing. Fox 2, Fox 2.
25 bucks, huh? Yeah, I'd say it's easily worth that. Ha, eat bullet. Oh, you don't get away. Sit down, please.
Nice kill.
Oh, Pong. You guys are always useful. You're the people I do this for. Otherwise, I'll just be broadcasting to an empty lobby, and that's kind of sad. I'm glad that you guys like the stuff that I do, and I mean that sincerely. Let's parasocial this relationship. Boom. Oh, yo! Check out Monarch's symbol. Not only does it... Oh. Crosstalk. Oh, yeah! Well, I'm getting zero vibes now. But yeah, look at this. Not only is it a crown, it's also a butterfly. A monarch butterfly. Okay, Crosstalk. Show me what you got. Oh, yeah. This is what Ace Combat 7 should have had more of. Oh. Oh, hoo, hoo. Whew, almost had a mid-air collision then. Just you and me, kitten. Just you and me.
sequence, you lucky bastards. Roast hour is ours.
Don't make Cascadia regret hiring you all.
I think we've made it abundantly clear you've made the right choice, friend.
Good hunting today, Monarch? I bet. Come on in.
Ooh, we had some crosswind there.
It's rough around the edges, but as far as forward operating bases go, this isn't the worst we've been at. The base didn't sustain too much damage, and there's room enough for everyone, even the other freelance mercs.
The Independence Force of Cascadia is now the collection of true Cascadian sovereignty, and when the time comes, we'll see Cascadia rise to its own liberty without the Federation. I've been instructed by the remnants of our national government to be your liaison for the duration of your contract with us, of which we've sent to Kaiser for you to sign later. To be truthful, I don't agree with your way of life, but you've come to Cascadia to aid us, and for that, I can't complain. We'll pay you what you're due, as long as you give us your best. Get settled in. We need you up in the air soon.
One last thing, everyone. We're going by our TAC names for the duration of this contract. I'm pretty sure my name is public domain in regards to Sicario. However, we've gone to great lengths to keep yours hidden. If you break it, it's on your ass. You know how bounty hunters are if they have a name. Dismissed.
Oh, don't mind me. So long as I'm in the sky, nothing's gonna shoot me down.
Listen up. We're about to get started. A lot of mercenaries from around the world have made their way into the country, as I'm sure you've seen. However, Sicario is currently one of the only groups that can throw around enough fighters to aid in the air war. Cascadia's National Guard was quickly scattered and taken out by Federation military forces when we originally tried to force them out of Cascadia. They came without mercy, eliminating more than 30% of our active forces. These last few weeks have been disastrous, and we're on the verge of capitulating into a full-blown guerrilla war. We'd like to avoid this, and because of that, Sicario will be deployed immediately to several of our units currently in need of support.
Hitman team, you will be deployed to an agricultural area to the south. One of the Independence Force's surviving battalions has been driven there by a Federation offensive. Presently, a collection of Allied officers preside over a rather notable amount of manpower. The Federation is currently engaged using air and ground units, so a multifaceted loadout is suggested. You might catch the Federation off guard, however, anticipate retaliation in short order. Launch and lift the siege. If that battalion falls, our forces won't have enough manpower or command to organize again.
Okay. Seems like a good opportunity for a multi-role. Pretty much like the one I've been using all this time. But I might have enough money to buy something new now, so we'll see how that goes. Thank you all, guys. I'll have myself a sippy. You want to know something that Ace Combat doesn't have? We'll just wait for the camera to zoom back around until you can see it. Wait for it. Yep, we're coming up on the cockpit now. Have you seen it yet? Two seats in that there. What do you suppose that means? Oh, jeez. Wow. Thank you, Pong. Put your first suit in the second seat. Yes, there is dialogue for the WSO. Waifu time. Ooh. Wait, what is this? A Tomcat? It's got the sliding wings, I think. Yep. Oh, yeah! Look at them winglings go!
Right as far as the eye can see. Hey, Dad, you were the privileged kid. This place put out anything good?
It's been over 10 years, Mick, since we've been in Cascadia. I have no idea. Galaxy to Hitman team. I'm patching you through the Independence Force comm frequency. Things are getting busy. You're free to engage any Federation signatures starting now.
Weapons and radar all operational, Monarch. Think we can afford to share a bottle of red at the end of the day?
This is General Elizabeth of the Independence Force. Anywhere on this net, we need immediate fire support.
This is Hitman Team. Detachment from the Sicario Mercenary Corps receiving you. Hang tight. We're moving in as fragged.
Mercenaries,
I'm sorry, would you prefer us to leave?
targets of opportunity. Multiple action out.
Dust Mother. Not exactly the reinforcements we asked for. Alcon, be advised. We have allied air support overhead. Lace targets as necessary for CAS.
Why do you have to be mercenaries?
You complaining? We're about to be overrun.
Those four junkies? How can we trust them? Cascadian hospitality, everyone. By the dust, I must fly.
Never forgot the local religion, huh? Dust Mother.
There's this countrywide interference present. I can't really track anything outside of the immediate AO. Does anyone know what's up with that? That'd be a salon of communication around the Ator Desert down south. It's damn hard to keep any front stable without comms, I'll tell you that much.
Last mag. Kelly. Sergeant Uni. Take the rest of the men and fall back through the storehouses. That's an order.
Not sure I like those bombs.
Monarch, good luck.
Firebase ground has been overrun. I repeat, all actions. Firebase ground has fallen. We're withdrawing towards the final defense lines. Check your fire.
Oh well, I gave them a shot.
He's been tracked, so he's staying behind.
What do you want, Adrian? I'm a little occupied here.
This spotlighter's really good. Here's stuff. And with the Federation tax, I could never afford this. Becky! We got bandits. Who's this rebel general anyway? Some National Guard officer should be giving us this sort of a time.
The guy's making Elizabeth. He was cascading his waves onto a peacekeeper force on Hiroshima.
Ironic then, now that he's being saved by mercs. We're keeping a pretty good kill base today, Comic. You got it for Monarch spot? You know how she is. Damned overachiever. Hitman 1, missile tracking, evade.
We've got hostiles. Jameson, bring up the SAM. Our Air Force is doing a track.
HQ, Winchester on anti-armor. Need assistance ASAP.
Ah.
Man, we need those tax tails ready.
Hold on to your butts, I'm on it.
You're on the money.
Tracking.
So on the way.
You ever destroy a bunker with machine gun fire?
Monarch missile away. Hostiles. Enemies locking on. Break.
Thick bullets.
Target on the nose. Missile is tracking. Right on target.
Yeah, it's Prez. Prez is my co-pilot in the backseat there.
Monarch, you've got a good lock. Monarch missile on the way.
Now what's a cute little thing like you doing out here all by yourself, huh?
All armored targets splashed. That should give the rebel troops some wiggle room.
Watch out, Nick. There's a beehive through.
Yeah, the flare economy in this game is just so radically different from Ace Combat 7. Come on. And if you're gonna dodge, not a 1. This plane also feels a lot more maneuverable than anything I had in Ace Combat. I don't know, the physics just feel nice on me.
Positive tone. Monarch missile on the way. Enemy approaching the AO. On my 6.
Honestly, again, as much as I love Ace Combat and Ace Combat 7, this game addresses a big glaring problem that I had with it, in that, yeah, sure, the entire plot of the game is that you're fighting drones, but drones simply aren't interesting to fight compared to actual Ace squadrons. It lost a lot of the personality by not really giving me anyone with a voice to fight with. There was Mihai, but there was only Mihai.
Guns, guns, guns. Fox 2, good separation. ECS failure.
Oh.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
This is Mihai, and he's the single coolest dude who ever fucking lived. And to prove it, he's just gonna cheat.
Enemies locking on. Break.
I've got a good tone.
Guns, guns, guns.
Enemies locking on. Break. Positive tone.
Also, I've noticed we're not having any encoding issues like last
Fox
time.
2, Fox 2. Knocked one out. Looking on to me. Monarch, you got incoming. Enemy aircraft shot down.
Ooh. Ground's looking spicy.
Force elements. Advise to cease engagement. Federation is disengaging or no factor.
Good God, we're alive! Think those mercs accept tips? It'll take more than that to convince me.
We do.
Any of our forces get a positive ident on that aircraft that broke our line? Affirmative. A crown. Mercenaries. Hard copy. Issuing theater-wide alert. Mercenary forces are now in play by the rebels.
Hitman Team, RTB. We're reporting similar successes up and down Cascadia. If Monarch keeps racking up kills like that, we're gonna need a bigger offshore account.
Us versus the Federation. Yep, that's what we're doing now. No big deal, right? Right?
Keep your nerves on you. Monarch seems to be playing out just fine. Ain't that right, Lead?
Oh yeah.
Well, Monarch's Monarch, and that's besides the point. We're home. Been about a decade, but we're back. Fighting the goddamn New World Order.
Good job, Hitman Team. General Elizabeth reports her tactical support pretty much saved his men and a respectable amount of firepower for the Independence Force. Combined with deployments by the rest of Sicario and other mercenaries, we've been brought back from the brink and have stabilized our territory. Being able to maintain proper military formation and territory means we'll be able to wage this war the right way. Stand by for further taskings and get some rest.
Don't mind if I do.
In truth, we didn't think we'd need you mercenaries at all. But, unfortunately, what we hoped was going to be a relatively bloodless eviction of the Federation from our homeland has become an impossibility.
Presidia, Cascadia's capital, is falling. This afternoon, the first fully fledged Federation military units have come in from out of country to reinforce their garrisons here. Among them, a massive Federation naval fleet has secured a foothold in the capital. Independence Force Command planned this rebellion to have been timely enough to seize, hold, and place defensive positions in key territories within the country before their reinforcements came. Unfortunately, with the new wave of Federation reinforcements, Presidia's main urban centers have been lost, and we can't afford to lose any more manpower at the moment. A tactical retreat has been declared. Sicario, you, alongside other allied forces, will cover an immediate evacuation of our troops still holding out on the ground. By land, by air, and by sea, we are extracting from Presidia. Protect the evacuation moving out of the AO by raising hell and taking out any Federation units that are pressing on them. If we lose any more men, we might not be able to continue fighting against the Federation.
Presidia is where the fighting started in Cascadia. However, we refuse to have it be where it ends. Not like this. Hitman Team, we expect much of you in this coming time.
I don't think that's going to be a problem. Hmm. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Presidia on the nose, Sicario. Seems like the tactical retreat is in full swing.
I never noticed how big this entire city was. It must be a nightmare down there.
I could have lived my entire life within those city limits. Give me the sky any day.
This is the
It seems whenever a level loads in, it has a moment of brief jang.
Now, indefinitely the evacuation line gets cut.
You sure you got all IFF 100% clear? Always cares, Uncle Al.
You do your job, and I'll do mine, Hitman 2. Communications will no doubt be on this. Reach out to me you need to. Might be the last goodbyes with him. Cloud asset destroyed.
That sounds good. Breaking.
This is General Elizabeth. We conducted a tactical retreat. All actions report to my call sign and we'll get you home safely.
Ooh.
If you have to. And if you have to abandon your vehicle, torch it. Take on me.
This music isn't bad.
Any civilians to the underground. We'll pass them up to the independence force when we can.
I mean, it's no magic spear, but it's pretty good.
Remember, if you need sword showers to call for that last get out. The enemy doesn't have substantial area at the moment, so call them in as necessary.
We have troops still left in the city. Don't we?
Missile away.
They stayed behind to cover our retreat, so let's not waste their sacrifice. Not like this.
Kaboom.
Starting with extreme prejudice. We can't allow anyone to even think about returning. Wilson the OOD. We have reports of partisans among fighting forces. That's not good breaking. Confirmed. We have a lot of mercenary IFFs in the air. Some registered, some not. Nice to know border control is doing good work. We're investigating now. Remain on station.
Radar lock. Take him down.
Civilians should be evacuated from the sector. Anyone out here should have no business being around. Free engagement.
Stacked up. I've heard stories about this mission, ladies and gents.
Follow Presidia. How to make my place in it.
Elizabeth, go aggressively while we still have the air superiority.
We're using this time to sabotage roads and waterways out of the city. Evacuation operations are going well. You do your job, Flyboy. I'll do mine.
Just a recommendation, General. Target down.
Those damn militiamen are complicating the battle space. Someone get a read on who they are. Incoming bookies.
Going down. Wild Boar Actual. I'm getting SOS calls from within downtown Presidia. What should I tell them?
We can't do anything for them. Tell them to dissipate and evacuate by any means possible. Tell them I'm sorry.
Copy all.
Ooh, air raid sirens too.
We can't even see where they're coming from. What are we doing about those planes? Stand by. We're running a solution team now. It'll be too late by then. Over this launch.
Prioritize armored units and specialist screen evacs. We won't make it long without them. Police. All units be advised that Presidio police forces are experiencing infighting. Engage only if necessary.
Who said that shot me?
Target down.
Alright, that should be the ground forces cleared up. And now we take care of the rabble. Excuse me, boys, this is my own personal kingdom.
Cascadian National Guards who remain loyal to the Pacific Federation. Be advised to turn to assigned frequencies to maintain radio security. Enemy on radar. Spam rams out.
Spam rams.
Targets. Those birds in the air are keeping us back.
Copy all. Proceed as planned.
What kind of answer is that?
Good tone. 21 on this net. We've secured Takanori Square. We have incoming hostiles. If we take this place, we can direct evacuation chopper traffic here.
Use of X as cover. We can't afford to draw fire towards homes.
Light them up.
Someone's with guns on me.
Too bad. So sad. Excuse me. I think the respawning flares kind of compensates for the, Oh. AA, huh? Oh, where did you spring up from, you little Dickens?
Target shot down.
Oh, I just sweeped up all the bugs. A little bit of music crossed.
Missile away, missile away. ACS failure.
Sorry, what was that? Was that supposed to be a threat?
Enemies marking lot. Break. Good to down these things over the capital. Keep them guessing. Hitman 1, good zone. This is Signal 1-6 to command. Don't we have the Peacekeeping Squadron on tap? Negative. Non-country torpedoes make do with what we have. The rebels are on the run and we're mopping up the remaining resistance in town. We're still getting hammered by enemy air. Copy all. We'll send reinforcements as necessary. Hitman 1 locked on. Kennedy Hall just got torched. We had an IFB platoon roll through it, so we're pulling back. Monarch, Hitman 1, Fox 2. Where are my sights? Enemy plane shot down. HQ, execute the coordinates of the secure channel. Where are we going? It's that same channel. Just head north. Organize as best we can when we're out of here. Don't overextend. We'll get the stragglers over the next week. All we have to do is just secure the city. Bandits fine.
You.
Monarch, give us a shot. Good tone. I've got this autonomy. I can't take a high like that.
Okay, thank you for the limber up. I'll do it momentarily. Yes! Beautiful little missile. Oh, are you heading off, old guy? Okay. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a delight to see you.
Locked on. Monarch, you've got a good lock.
Straight into my guns, you wanker.
Enemies locking on. Break. Good tone, good tone. Missile on way.
Oh, you're big. But you're not the king.
Monarch, give us a shot.
I'm the monarch.
Hitman 1, missile tracking. Evade. Monarch, good luck. He's engaging me.
No, it appears I've angered the gents who remain.
Missile is on the way.
There we go. Another airship. May I have this dance?
On the way. Hard rock, let it fly. Good tone, good tone.
There, he's engaging me. Turn on the nose. Good tone, good tone.
Guns, guns, guns.
Going defensive.
Hey, look! The team actually does things. That's novel.
Missile away, missile away.
There we go.
We can, Sicario. RTB to Rose Tower.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Thanks to you, casualties sustained during the retreat were minimized. We've lost contact with our final units within Presidia, so we can only assume the worst. We just have to remember their sacrifice to cover our escape. During the evacuation, we airlifted some of our most experienced fighters, along with Federation defectors and civilians who wanted to join up with us after seeing what the Federation did to Presidia. We're at the brink right now, and losing the capital was a blow, but thanks to you, we can survive this. Stand by for your next op orders.
The
Machine of the
Federation's
Mantle.
interest in Cascadia has always been clear. It's as clear today as it was when we went into an association with them over half a century ago. Power. Our cordium deposits has made Cascadia an interest of the core Federation states perpetually, and because of that, we know exactly how to fight back. Even though we've lost many key territories as Federation forces land in country, we have a plan on how to cripple their advances and make them reevaluate their entire purpose here.
Mercenary forces throughout Cascadia are being tasked to attack geothermal processing and storage facilities as the Allied main force maintains our front line. By striking these targets, the Federation will have to direct forces otherwise concentrated on the front line to defending these key resource points. Hitman Team, Sicario will be tasked to hit separate facilities in the Yellowstone exclusion zone. Your area of operation will be one of the main storage facilities along the Apodoc Fracture. Fly in, destroy as much of the facility as you can, and RTB before reinforcements respond en masse. It's suggested that you bring a well.
Good to see you, Pong. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you for the gift sub for all guys.
Retaliating hard.
You have a good evening. This will probably be my last mission of the night. Operation Flash has it.
Protection, Galaxy. Especially when all you have to do is sit back and watch.
Hey, babysitting is easy money. I'm not complaining. All right, Ramblers, let's get rambling. Anything and everything is free for the taking.
We're getting reports from power plants up and down Cascadia. Small threads of aircraft slipping past our front line and hitting the geothermal industry. Tell them we're stretching the front line so far. Our levels slip through it.
Enemies locking on. Break.
Calling all your takes is kind of fun.
Hey man, why you hopping inside of them costs more than what they're paying us? It's harder to create than it is to destroy, Hitman 2. Asset destroyed. Incoming missile, Chink. Heads up, QRF has arrived. Fast movers. Now it's a fight.
Copy. Things from scratch. Trying to intercept. Galaxy, seriously on the reins?
Well, you're definitely causing the most chaos out of all of them. Gunsel Squadron is pulled out after hitting their threshold, and Assassin is still on station. Other work pilots are also calling in some success.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go for gold.
Woohoo! Almost buzzed the ground there.
Start dropping the pressure on the conduits. If the tanks go off, we need to make sure we are cooking bombs.
Fire.
Oh,
Air units start evacuating. No need to get killed like this.
I'm engaged defensive. Good a shot.
Why are the rebels hitting their own resources? Because we're using it right now.
Hitman 1 locked on.
First match of the unit loading into secure containers base. Follow the procedures. We're under attack! 20-point lists are kinda hard to read while we're being stopped.
ACS failure. Onward, you've got a good lock.
okay. Lex wants a big boom.
I see him. I see the mark. The walls in that crowd. Send it up the line. It's that HVT we've been hearing so much about.
Good stuff, Hitman. Operations up and down the fraction are reporting similar successes. Keep hammering them till we pull out.
Dump boosters and the neutralize agent into the point points. We insert that much? We won't know how long it'll take
Cut the engines.
Hitman 1 locked on. Force 2. Incoming missile, Jink. Launch missile. Ground unit destroyed. Light him up.
Yeah, I could see how it might be misconstrued as a slur. I mean, it also sounds similar to a slur for Chinese people, which I will not go into.
Missile is on the way. My sights.
Flip it, stick it,
Hitman 1 locked on.
see you later, bye.
Monarch missile on the way.
Ah, hello, Sephiroth. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, this music isn't bad, is it?
Missile is on the way.
Especially dig that guitar. It doesn't drown out, well, it doesn't overpower everything else on the soundtrack. But the guitar is there if you pay attention.
Missile away, missile away. Ground asset knocked out. Enemy's got a bead on you, Monarch. Right on target.
Sphere, gotcha. Don't know if you were here since the beginning, but I'll give you a tiny bit of history. I kickstarted this game a while ago.
Monarch, good luck.
I'm actually a bit of an Ace Combat fan myself. Unfortunately, I never really had the opportunity to play this game when it originally came out. But I have myself an abundance of free time, so I'm actually playing the game that my name is in the credits for.
Monarch missile away.
Oh, we're out of ground missiles now.
Missile is tracking.
Yeah, I'm actually quite fortunate that I've been able to kickstart an awful lot. I've had a lot of good fortune with Kickstarter games. Like, Darkest Dungeon, for example. The Harebrained Schemes, Battletech game. I'm also, in the game with in that one, too. My name is part of the, random character feed. The random, character generator that you can recruit.
Target down.
I know what I like, and thankfully, what I like tends to get decent people trying to actually make them. Shoutouts to the the dev behind this game, who basically just said, I'm not doing any stretch goals. I just want to make the dang game. Best Ace Combat 0. You cannot change my mind.
Hitman 1, Fox 2. I can only smoke. Monarch missile on the way.
Yo, buddy. Still alive? That's a damn shame. Honestly, I desperately want the next Ace Combat game that they release to actually just be a remaster of the Holy Trinity. Those games, they deserve a modern audience. Also Electrosphere. I mean, give us the actual Electrosphere instead of the, really, really, really lame one that the rest of the world got. Give us Japanese Electrosphere. My first exposure to... I actually have I have a PlayStation 1 copy of Electrosphere literally right next to me. I saw it on sale for like £20 and I was like, well, I have to have it. Even if it is the crappy PAL version of the game, I just have to have it, you know? Okay. Missile. Oh yeah, Project Nemo. I'll have to look into them. Honestly, considering an awful lot of the people who watch me really liked my Ace Combat Ace Combat 7 playthrough, and I have the physical PlayStation copies of the Holy Trinity, I might just play through the Holy Trinity on stream. Ha. Getting our tunnel runs in early and often. Oh man, I clipped the side. I wasn't expecting the screen to fog up as much as it did. What? Yes. I don't profess to be a good Ace Combat player. I've played the games. I'm not bad. Thank you. I strive to be competent. This is my first time playing, Project Wingman, so you'll have to forgive me, because I'm still coming fresh off of Ace Combat 7, so I occasionally get a bit of muscle memory with the controls.
We're getting reports from power plants up and down Cascadia. Small flights of aircraft slipping past our front line and hitting the geothermal industry.
I'm a sucker for the Morgan. Gotta go for the original prototype super plane. Good old. Okay.
Monarch, good luck. Ground asset knocked out.
Oh yeah. That's one of the missions I recall from Electrosphere, is the mission in the I can't believe they actually coded an entire, like, high altitude combat system and they used it for, like, what, like 2 missions?
Heads up, QRF has arrived. Fast movers. Now it's a fight.
Copy. This base is scratched. Trying to intercept.
Monarch opening fire.
Galaxy, terminal range.
Well, you're definitely causing the most chaos out of all of them. Council Squadron is pulled out after hitting their threshold. An assassin is still on station. Other work pilots are also calling in some success.
That's what I like to hear. Let's get your gold.
It feels so weird having your co-pilots actually do damage.
If you want combat effective against air units, start evacuating. No need to get killed like this.
They were certainly entertaining. Oh yeah, the DLC missions, yeah. The only time count was remotely useful was in the fight with Mimic Squadron.
Hitman 1 good zone.
Anchorhead raid. Yeah, it's been growing on me too.
Kinda hard to read while we're being bombed.
I don't know, nothing's gonna beat Magic Spear for me.
Monarch opening fire.
I seen him. I seen the mark. The rolls in that crown. Send it up the line. It's that HVT we've been hearing so much about.
Good stuff, Hitman. Operations up and down the flag are reporting similar successes. Keep hammering them till we pull out.
Don't put us stores of the neutralizer agent into the pipelines.
Yeah.
That much.
The big problem I have with Ace Combat 7 is that it didn't really have any Ace squadrons for us to fight. Mihai was just incredibly lackluster, and he cheated. Mimic was probably the... Mimic and Glamrock Squadron. Like, the best ones, the best actual Ace fights in that game were in the DLC. It's like they realized that the game was called Ace Combat and they should include some aces for us to fight. That weren't just scripted old men. Okay. You.
Enemy's getting radar locked. Enemy's locking on. Break.
took a clip there.
Warning, missile inbound. Monarch, the enemy's locking onto you. Missile is on the way.
Huh. Yeah, the guns are super useful in this game. Oh, dang. Oh, no you don't. Now I actually need to start worrying about missiles. It's getting awful crowded in my sky. Missile, missile, missile. Alright, let's clear out some of the air now.
Monarch, you're locked on. Enemy down, good job.
Right, that should clear up the sky a little bit. Spoke too soon, perhaps. I'm still on the table.
Missile away. Enemy's locking on. Break.
High roller moments.
Monarch makes a shot.
Okay, buddy boy, sit down. Woohoo! Yeah, High Roller was one of the real ones. Being voiced by Steve Bloom does really helped endear him too.
Enemy down, good job. Ground unit destroyed. Monarch, the enemy's locking onto you.
Yeah, when are they not? You know what, Galaxy? Do me a favor. How about you tell me when they're not locked onto me? I think that'll probably be useful, more useful for everyone involved. Fuck you and all.
Wingman 1 within gun range.
Who the fuck is still shooting at me? You.
Keep him guessing.
I will brook no more bullshit from the likes of you.
Hard rock, let it fly. Monarch opening fire.
This is my sky.
Radar lock, take him down. Right on target. Monarch, you've got a good lock. Monarch, give us a shot. Monarch, Fox 2. Hitman 1 locked on. Ground unit knocked out. Monarch opening fire. Ground asset destroyed.
I was getting a bit too complacent on this one.
Hitman 1 locked on.
Nothing left but a smoking wreck. Okay, let's try this again. I'll line up the shots and then pull out before I go into the tunnel. Kaboom!
Missile shot off.
Oh, I don't doubt that it's a passable shot. However, I've already played silly buggers in this mission for a bit too long, so
Right on target.
I'm gonna play it safe for a little bit, I think.
Cleared for guns.
Last thing I really want to do is show off and then eat shit again. I already tried that once today.
Missile shot off.
What do you mean there's no one left on the fucking map except the extractor I'm about to explode? I hope I bag a few more kills today. You left that a bit late, didn't you, pal? Isn't showing off and potentially eating shit par for the course for a streamer? Yup. That's how you get the good fun shit. There's been a couple of times I ate shit on the Ace Combat 7 playthrough, which I think people clipped. Okay. No whammies, no whammies.
Tracking. Ground target destroyed. Emperor's Army don't fail me today. Crimson Squadron's on station. AWACS, is this them? The mercenaries?
Oh ho ho ho!
These mercenaries out of the airspace, Crimson One. Roger, tally-ho. Let's chase these dogs off.
Alright. Peacekeeper Squadron, Crimson Team! Let's see. Oh, I've been restored to 50% hull.
We've got confirmed ID on these hostiles. We've got them pegged as Cascadians Federation peacekeepers.
I can feel it. I'm out of here.
Yeah, nope, I'm in Winchester anyway. Let's go.
They want me to retreat! Okay, we'll play for a little while, huh? Come on, how bad can you be? There's 8 of you, 1 of me.
Missile is on the way. Peacekeepers, ready to obey. Moderate friendly fire. Peace down. Their plans have proven foolish with their survival future. Cascadians Strike Squadron.
Oh,
Disengage. That'll be mercenary trash getting a rookie shot off. Crimson Squadron, keep it simple.
yeah, I think, they didn't want me dying in one hit to these guys, I think.
Good zone, good zone. You're in gun range. Enough with these marks. Closing all this trouble and just running away. Crimson One, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Yeah, he's slippery.
Come on, you damn fools, this is my sky. Take it from me.
This one's different.
Fuck you, I am.
Stay focused.
Come on, are you a hero? Or are you a statistic? Let's find out. They're advising me to retreat, which means they don't expect this fight to be winnable. But I did some scratch damage, so we'll see what we can do, shall we? I see how you work now. Number 3, you're mine. Got 1,000 rounds left. Come on, you damn fools. Ooh.
Missile is on the way. Hard rock, let it fly.
Come on, are you a daisy? $800 rounds. You just might be. Almost there! Oh, you better be ready to clip this. You're a statistic. You're all statistics. My sky.
He got lucky.
Did I fuck?
Hell, you've chased them off. Monarch, RTB before they get any funny ideas.
What the hell, Monarch? Since when do you fight like that?
Must have missed that class back in the academy. Now let's go while we have the window. Monarch, unless you're planning on dying alone out there, RTB ASAP.
Okay. I've had my fun.
Hitman team, your efforts in this operation was certainly commendable, if not by my mark, but the fact you garnered attention from the Peacekeepers.
Peacekeeping squadrons are called in by the Federation to absolutely lock down a nation from the sky.
Okay, Sphere, well, I think that deserves a follow, don't you agree?
And Federation devotees. Additionally, Crimson Squadron is the peacekeeping squadron specifically made to watch Cascadia. Their leader, Crimson One, has become something of a poster boy for the Federation Air Force, and it's not without merit. He's what many consider to be the top ace in the war. We can only hope that their arrival in the country doesn't disrupt further operations. In any case, Sicario's strike against the geothermal facilities in the country,
Thank you kindly,
coinciding
my
with
friend.
similar efforts theater-wide, has hastened the Federation offensive, buying us time to reorganize and plan for the war forward.
Let's not waste this.
Oh, things that give you a feeling of power.
Monarch and Comic, you're the only mercenary pilots on base at the moment, so this is your mission effective immediately. A few hours ago, the remnants of Cascadia's Coast Guard was able to board and raid a Federation battleship which ran a little too close to Cascadia's northern coasts. They have promptly christened it as the Eminent Domain. The Eminent Domain is a new battleship used by the Federation Navy. Equipped with top-of-the-line armament and an electronic warfare suite, it stuffs most of the utility of an entire battle group into its hull. The Independence Force are deploying resupply and escort ships to them ASAP, however, they need air support. We have the means to repair it and gain intelligence from disseminating whatever info we can from its computers, but it is imperative that it is escorted to safe harbor first. Hitman, take off immediately.
I did promise that that last mission was going to be my last one for the night.
Come on, Monarch.
Oh well. I fully intend on doing a complete playthrough of this game. Depending upon whether or not my usual co-host for Earthbound is available on Thursday. Poor Orion might still be sick. If he is still sick, I will probably be playing this Thursday. Failing that, Saturday. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you for the follow. Now, I suppose I should go through this whole business of finding someone to raid. So please stick around, at least for a little bit, to show your faces and say hi. Let's see who's available. Oh! My buddy Goliath is playing Elden Ring. Of course he is. It seems to be most of what he plays these days. But we're going to go and say hello to him for a little bit. Like I said, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could spare a little bit of time for my friend. Have a good night, guys. Take care, Novato. Didn't see you lurking there. As always, I am Lex Temporis, and I will see you next time. Ciao.